friendly confines, Wrigley Field. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Hey!
Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to "Go Cubs Go." I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, "A Whole New World," the theme to Aladdin.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Line to left. And that's a fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And there's the strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That's a ball.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Herrera, the base runner at first with 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Out number 2. So digging in, Nelson Velasquez. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Kyle Leahy. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a very patient lineup we're going to see. They've got the most walks of any team in the league, so that's a big part of their approach as an offensive unit.
Boog, no doubt their patience puts pressure on starting pitchers, which makes it especially important to command pitches. They'll need to capitalize on double play opportunities as well. That's what you need against teams like this.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Four-seam fastball.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Slider, low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
The 0-2. In the air to left center. Church has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Nothing for the Cubbies in the opening frame. On to the second now for Wrigley with no score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. New inning getting started. Alec Burleson getting ready to hit. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So up next, Mason Wynn. Hey! And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got him. Now one away. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take two straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Jose Fermin in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Conforto under this one. Takes it in for the out. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. That's the third out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Right side. And that's just foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball two.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches. They're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In half up to him.
Sweeper. Middle center.
Nope. Ball one.
Slider. Middle inside.
And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air, center field. Church settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Batting six.
One out, man at first. Now it's going to be Nico Horner, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Checks over to first, back safely.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Four-seam
Second
fastball.
inning here, no
High
score.
inside.
Swing and a bouncer. Jordan handles, throws to first, and there's two away.
Batting seven. The left.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Middle center.
Conforto.
Ball.
The
Overhand
Cubbies
curve.
with a chance to
Middle
score
outside.
first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 2-1. That one
Ball three.
missed.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Stays alive.
Four-seam
Runner at
fastball.
second, 2 down.
Outside. Sweeper. Middle center.
And ball
That's
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Four-seam fastball.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Fouled off. He was late.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Just missed.
Slider. Middle inside.
Bounced up the middle. Weatherholt. They take the force out, and that is that.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Here at Wrigley Field, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Shota back to work. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, J.J.
Outside.
Weatherholt. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one fouled off. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two now. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals. The catcher.
One out, man at first. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll touch them all. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's ball 2.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Sends him down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Velasquez,
That's a ball.
not sure what to expect after that first pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Now here is Alec Burleson. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Velasquez stands at second with 2 gone.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong in position, and that is that. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at the friendly confines, Swanson digs in.
Hey.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Crow Armstrong at the plate now. That's ball 1.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Hey.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2
Middle
strikes.
inside.
Up the middle. Fermin to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Next for the Cubs.
2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Alex Bregman. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Start of the 4th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Mason Wynn.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one way inside. Payoff pitch. In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong on his way over, and there's one down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the
Jose Fermin now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 1-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. Blaze Jordan digs in now. And ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One, 2 now.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball. In the air, right field. That one back there, and it lands foul. So we reset, and we'll do it again. payoff pitch. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Wrigley Field, bottom of the fourth, Michael Busch getting ready to.
Yeah. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Fastball. Middle outside.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Low inside.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a foul out of play.
Overhand curve. Low
Yo,
inside.
That's a ball.
The
Overhand
Cubs
curve.
hitless so
Middle
far in the
outside.
game.
Slider. Middle outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 8.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Ian Happ, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Fastball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike 2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Happ lays off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt. On a line out towards center. Crow Armstrong takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga out of the game. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. So they turn things over to the righty, Tyler Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. Into the basket and gone. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Stepping in, Jordan Walker in there for strike 1. Walker thought that one missed, and here comes the challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And it's fouled away. Ferguson, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Velasquez.
Ball one.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the fifth. Laser to the gap. Should score the run. Walker is waved home. In comes the run from second. Throw cut off to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So digging in, Alec Burleson, 1 for 2.
Ball.
Velasquez, the runner at second with one away. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, but he's out at third.
You know, I'm not really sure why he was even going for third right there, especially after getting a pretty bad jump from second. You've got to shut it down at that point if you don't get off to a good break. He didn't even take a good throw to get him at third.
2 down, nobody on. And that one hammered. And it's into the gap. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So now here's the DH, Mason Wynn.
Ball one.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here at the friendly confines. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Nico Horner.
You know, these Cubs, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Circle change.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Comes up empty. The
Four-seam
Cubbies
fastball.
down by
Middle
4.
inside.
Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That's out number 2. And up next for Chicago, Carson
Middle
Kelly.
outside.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside.
Ball one.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
My life is real, real. So I'm fronting on them every chance I get, to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in this deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big Soloist, vocalist, maestro, this fish grease. Rest in peace, Polo, he see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangsta. Who is that they gon' say nah? Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Now,
Caleb Thielbar comes on now.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Digging in, Mason Wynn into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
In the dirt. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw.
He's in there.
Safe.
He's safe.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Next to hit, Blaze Jordan. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Runner at second, nobody out. Puts a bunt down. Bregman whips it across. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And here is Nathan Church. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 2 away. Third time through the order now. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down. But he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. Cards on the board with this double. And the lead is now 5-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Can't get to it, and there goes the no-hitter. Not stopping, he's going for 3. In there safely.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their...
In the air, out towards left center. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now it's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Makes the grab. One out, man at first. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Brule gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up.
Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Suzuki in the box, lays off for ball one.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
And they've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Foul ball. And that is out of play.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one almost got him. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it, and that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Nelson Velasquez next up for the Cardinals.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
One away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Puts a bunt down. Busch tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Caleb Thielbar will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Pomeranz. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. He was late there. Strike one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Two down, nobody on.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
On the ground, and that one handled. Third out. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Ian Happ. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Happ on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple. Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The batter will be Michael Conforto. The Cards leading by 5. Here the bottom of the 7th.
That's a ball.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Way out front for strike
Sweeper.
2.
Low outside.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again.
Ball. Down.
Sweeper. Low outside.
Got him swinging. So up now for Chicago, Carson
Middle
Kelly.
outside.
Inside. Ball 1.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Ball. That's down.
Sinker. Low inside. Sinker. Low outside.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Inside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Sinker. Middle outside.
2-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Cubs lead 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's a high chopper. Bregman handles. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jose Fermin next up for the Cardinals. He swings and fouls one off. Here's your 1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Goes down looking.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Blaze Jordan. Jordan not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on. Hard hit to third. In time to Bush. St. Louis goes down in order. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Cubs 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Dansby Swanson.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Nope.
Sinker. Low outside.
Just missed.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
That's ripped into the outfield. Walker takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Now on the bump, Matt Swanson.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
2 up, 2 down. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Middle inside.
Nope. Ball 1.
Cutter.
2 down, nobody
Low
on.
inside.
Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball.
Sweeper. Low outside.
There's a strike.
Sinker. Low inside.
Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 6-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Here's the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open.
Runner takes off. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Puts a bunt down. Bush beats the throw, and the run scores.
Up next to the park, the catcher,
Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
This seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a...
Runners on the move. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Flips it, runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And now Nelson Velasquez. He's been a great free agent sign. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Looks like they're thinking the safety squeeze, and the defense has to be on alert right now, expecting anything in this situation.
Bunting gets it down to first. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Gavin Hollowell. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Lays down a bunt to the right side. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Cubs 1. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Digging in, Michael Bush. Chop to first. Burleson steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it.
Sweeper.
He gets a take.
Middle
It's ahead in the
inside.
count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Sinker. Low inside.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 80.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the second baseman, Ian Happ.
Inside ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the
Middle
bat,
outside.
partner.
Four-seam fastball.
This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
She want one to stay. And would you wanna walk like a champion, talk like a champion?